LEGO Speed Champions is back, and this time we're back looking at another complete manufacturer. Today we're going to take a look at every single Ford Speed Champions set, and I know what you're thinking, Ford isn't as lavish and as luxury as Ferrari or McLaren, but a fun fact about Ford, in 2023 Ford sold roughly 5,000 vehicles every single day across the United States of America, consistently, narrowly missing on the top spot to Toyota. Some of these Ford Speed Champions sets are some of my favourite sets in the Speed Champions franchise, and for good reason. Keep an eye out and see if you can guess which ones are my favourite. First things first, Brinko's Picks, where I shout out your favourite set from the previous video, goes to AJ Iredell, and their favourite set is set 60367, the City Passenger Airplane. Let me know your favourite set down in the comments for a chance to be featured in my next video. The first Ford set to break onto the scene was in March 2016, set 75871. The Ford Mustang GT hit the shelves with a mere 185 pieces and retailed for $14.99 US or $12.99 Great British pounds. It was only fitting that the first Ford set came in the historic and one of the most famous Ford colours. This shade of blue is specifically known as Ford Grabber Blue and is recognisable by nearly all of the older Ford enthusiasts. I love how the colour is also broken up with the singular thick racing stripe down the middle, which is created using a combination of white bricks and sticker elements. This design really makes the car stand out and adds a little more excitement to the build. A couple of stickers were included to make up the additional details such as the headlights, the roof and rear window, the license plate and the rear GT logo on the back, and let's not forget the authentic Ford Mustang pony logo on the front. But the set does not stop there. We also get a pretty cool lap time side build to sit at the end of the drag strip, and yes, that's also a sticker on there. But to finally round off this set, this navy blue and white Ford race driver minifigure is included to sit front and centre in the vehicle. If you are enjoying the video, please feel free to give me a subscribe. It may seem small to you, but it means the world to me, and it helps me on my journey to 5,000 subscribers. 2016 didn't just give us the Mustang, we also got a twin pack of dreams. Set 75875, the Ford F-150 Raptor and the Ford Model A Hot Rod was an absolute unit of a set, featuring not one but two vehicles and a plethora of side builds and minifigures to keep us entertained for hours. This set had 664 pieces and retailed for $49.99 US or $44.99 Great British pounds. But let's first look at the F-150 Raptor. Also coming in an extremely similar shade to the Grabber Blue, this truck was basic, but that's all it needed to be. It's meant to look like an F-150 and it does. The wheels could have been a little bigger though, which was its only drawback. You also get to build this super cool single trailer that attaches directly to the back, which was specifically designed to transport the Model A Hot Rod around. But the Hot Rod fits on the trailer with ultra precision, and in general this Hot Rod is a small work of genius. It has the perfect amount of black and yellow variation, and the tiny flame decals on the door really give it that old school vibe. The larger rear wheels stand out from the front, and this Hot Rod also comes with interchangeable engines. But the set doesn't stop there. As for side builds, you get to build a starting light tower with translucent lighting elements and a race team garage which is fully equipped with an engine crane, welding machine and an oil can. But if that's not your vibe, turn the garage around and it unveils the victory podium with checkered flag decorations and a trophy. 4 minifigures included in this set, 2 race drivers, 1 for each of the vehicles, a mechanic in a plaid shirt and a welding hat, and finally a race official. 2017 unfortunately only gave us one set, although set 75881, the 2016 Ford GT and the 1966 Ford GT40 definitely made up for the lack of sets, including 366 pieces and retailing for $29.99 US or $29.99 Great British pounds. This set was definitely worth it. The 2016 Ford GT was based off the Le Mans race car of that year, and I have to be honest, LEGO got this one spot on. It included a larger amount of stickers, but that's okay. The stickers actually all feel really useful and needed for this model, and without them this would just be a plain and boring looking design. I'm a huge fan of the body kit on this car. The splitters and angles are perfect and the huge wing on the back just completes the look. But going from complexity to simplicity, the 1966 GT40 only requires minimalistic details to make the set look perfect. The black colour scheme really suits this car, especially with the contrasting white racing stripes and the number stamps throughout. Along with the black and white, the subtle hints of gold really complete this. I'm a huge fan of the gold in the headlights, and the deep dish gold wheels with the grey hubcaps really make this one sit pretty. A podium side build, a checkered flag and a trophy is also included, just in case you wanted a little more with one of the best looking Ford sets around. But let's not forget the 3 minifigures, my least favourite being the race marshal, but the 2 race car drivers of the set are actually incredible, and they're honestly up there with some of my favourite Speed Champions minifigures of all time. The blue and white race suit is incredible, and the retro 1966 brown tanned race suit is a work of art. I just love this set. 2018 hit back with 2 singular sets, the first being set 75884, the 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback. This came with only 183 pieces and retailed for $14.99 US or $12.99 Great British pounds. The side build of the set was a buildable timing board with a digital display and a Ford sticker logo that just kind of looks out of place. But the main attraction here is the Fastback. All of these Ford sets seem to come in some pretty awesome colour contrasts, and this one is no different. The dark green below the black works great, and on top of that, the golden racing stripes really make this design pop. I'm a huge fan of the overall shape of this car. It looks fast, it looks aggressive, and it looks perfect at the same time. And if you look closely, we even get a Mustang pony printed piece that sits firmly at the rear. A small detail you don't see at all has to be the actual Lego logo that's stickered on this car, acting as if it's a sponsor for the race team. I just thought that detail was super cool. And to top off this build, we get another copy of the incredible brown tan race suit minifigure, because we can never have too many of those. The second set of 2018 was also a completely different racing discipline. Set 75885, the Ford Fiesta M Sport WRC edition, is a specced out rally car that just looks fast, mean and aggressive. 203 pieces completed this set, and this one also retailed for $14.99 US or $12.99 Great British pounds. This set is extremely self-explanatory. The blue and the white design is perfectly fitting to be a snow themed rally car. Rally cars are known for their huge and crazy looking body kits, and this model has exactly that. Everything from the front bumper to the rear wing is spot on, and just like the 2016 Ford GT, the stickers on this set just work perfectly. You also get an alternative hood to use, so you could either keep it simple with the sleek flat hood or chuck on the huge spotlights for those nighttime rally stages. The minifigure also has been created to match the car's decals perfectly. This rally driver minifigure is the best possible outcome we could have asked for. If you can't tell, I'm also a huge fan of this set and the minifigure too. 2021 might just be the year of the Ford, because Lego hit it out of the park with this one. Set 76905, the Ford GT Heritage Edition and the Bronco R was the first Ford set to feature the new and improved 8-stud wide design. This means the vehicles now allow additional room for way more detail. 660 pieces on this one to be exact, and retailing for $49.99 US or $44.99 Great British pounds. The Ford GT on the set is based around the Heritage Edition of the car, which is recognisable by the Gulf oil inspired design. The design is in honour of the back-to-back wins of the Ford at the 1968 and 69 24-hour of Le Mans. And yes, the Ford GT is cool, but the creme de la creme of this set has to be the Bronco R. This vehicle is an actual beast, and as far as SUVs are concerned, this is one of the greats. Everything about this build is incredible. The colours are perfect, the shape is great, and the stickers are subtle enough to not be overpowering, but also provides the detail it needed. But for me, the fat tyres really set this build off. Well, that and the rear end of this truck. I have to say, the blue cage tray at the back holding 2 more additional tyres is so unique and actually incredible. As for favourites, the Bronco R is my number 1. Two minifigures are also included with this, the first being yet another brown tanned suited minifigure and the second being the blacked out race suit Bronco driver. Overall, a great set. Finally, we have the only Ford set that you can still pick up in the LEGO store today. 2024 gave us set 76920, the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. This singular car has a whopping 344 pieces and will set you back $26.99 US dollars or $20.99 Great British pounds. We just have to love the 2024 price increases. This one is nowhere near as plastered with decals and stickers as some of the others, but then again, sometimes we don't need or want that. This Mustang is sticking to simplicity and has actually done a great job at being extremely detailed without hardly any detail at all. The angles on this car make up for the lack of stickers to really accelerate all of the details it does actually have. I really like how the sides curve down and fold inwards, then they pop straight back out with the side skirts, and the front bumper has more layers than an onion. As for the rear, the sleekly designed wing and the quad exhaust really add to the aggression. Minifigure wise, we get one singular minifigure, this time being a female minifigure with jeans and a Dark Horse hoodie on. Like I said, sometimes we don't need a ton of stickers, colours or over the top details, and this set is a perfect example of that. Let me know your thoughts on these sets down in the comments below, and make sure to comment your favourite set for a chance to be featured in my next video. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like and a subscribe, and I will definitely be seeing you in the next one.